Hey everybody, Cindy here from Cindy Sanctuary, inviting you to enjoy this chair yoga practice that I developed. It's actually about 15 minutes long and will provide you with a nice little break in your workday and hopefully get you back reinvigorated and focused and energized. So all you need really is a chair. Make sure that it is one that does not have wheels on it, so it provides you some stability. And then you want to bring your back to the back of the chair. Make sure that you can actually feel your sit bones grounded into the chair and the spine is long and lifted. You want to feel your feet firmly planted into the floor. Then you want your knees to be stacked over your heels or your ankles. You actually want your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips, and then just bring your hands to your lap. And I tell my clients that you can bring the palms down onto the lap if you need grounding. So maybe your day has been a little bit crazy and you just want to take a few minutes to kind of get grounded and quiet down. So bring your palms to the thighs, or if you're feeling like you need energy because you're kind of at the 3 o'clock slump in the afternoon, then just bring the palms up, face them towards the ceiling. Draw the elbows back so that they actually also sit under the shoulders. I need to be a little bit grounded, so I'm going to go ahead and just start with my palms down. And again, my spine's going to be long and lifted, and I'm going to just start by gently closing my eyes or just softening them and gazing at something that's not moving. And taking a few minutes to just notice all the areas of my body that are connected to the chair, or maybe connected to something else, and feeling all of those sensations. Maybe you're hearing background noise, that's fine, notice that too. Don't attach to it, just notice it. And then begin to bring the awareness to your breath. We breathe on average 23,000 times a day, and we typically do this on autopilot without even thinking about it. So for right now, I want you to focus on the inhales and the exhales. Noticing whether the breath feels warm or cool. And is it short and choppy, or is it long? Just notice. And then I invite you to just really allow yourself to enjoy this time, to give yourself this mind break, if you will, so that you can come back re-energized and refocused and recharged. So if you want to, go ahead and keep your eyes closed. Take the tips of your fingers and then just gently start tapping the top of your head, nice and gently, all around the back of the head, the top, along the sides. And assuming your hands are clean, go ahead and start to tap all around your eyes, maybe your ears, your cheeks, your chin, down your throat, across the collarbones, back, down the chest, and then back up. Really just, again, creating that bit of body awareness. Sometimes we just kind of float throughout our day and are not even aware of our bodies. And then just gently float those eyes open if they were closed. And then bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. You can keep your hands on your legs, or if you want to kind of get a little bit of a deeper stretch, extend the left arm long. And then maybe bring the palm, spin the palm towards the front of the room and breathe into the left side of the neck. Keep the length in the spine, so try not to sink into the lower spine here, but really feel the feet firmly planted into the mat. Feel those sit bones connected. Nice. Bring the left hand towards the thigh, and then just bring the chin down towards the chest. Releasing any tension in the back of the neck and the head. And gently rock your head side to side. And then take that left ear towards that left shoulder. I'm definitely more tight on this side than the other. You may notice the same thing. Breathing into that right side of that right neck. I'm going to drop my right arm down alongside my body, spinning my right palm towards the front of the room, maybe even taking a little bit behind me. Breathing. And then bringing that right hand to my right thigh. And one more time, bringing my chin towards my chest, rocking it gently. And then inhaling my head up so that the crown of my head is reaching towards the ceiling. And then we're going to start with some wrist work, which is great for people that are sitting behind their computers all day. So you're going to go ahead and extend your arms long, shoulder height, so that your fingers are basically aligned with your shoulders. And make sure that the wrists stay even. So no motorcycle hands here. We're not driving motorcycles. So start with your hands just kind of in a starfish, if you will. So fingers are spread nice and wide. Feel the feet firmly planted onto the floor, and then just make a fist. And then open up your fingers so that you're actually hollowing out the palms, and that pretend like you're gripping something with your fingertips. And that's starfish. Excuse me, that's clawfish. And then extend your fingers nice and wide. That's starfish. So your hands are going to look like that. But again, even with the wrists, fists, claw, starfish. Fist, claw, starfish. One more time. Fist, claw, starfish. Go ahead and shake them out if you need to. And then we're going to actually sit forward just a little bit in the chair, but we're going to maintain that alignment that we talked about earlier. So the knees are going to be over the ankles, over the heels. Knees are hip distance apart. So if you're really not sure what that is, just bring the two fists together, see if they fit between the knees and the feet, and then pretty safe to say that it's hip distance apart. So you're going to get really long in the spine here. And you're going to go ahead and inhale those arms up overhead, spinning the palms towards one another, getting nice and long in the spine. And then exhale, bring the right hand behind you. Sorry about that. Left hand outside the right thigh. Again, sit up nice and tall in the spine if you are sinking into the lower back. And then just gaze to the right here. But as you inhale the next time, again, think about lengthening that spine even more, lengthening through the spine, and then exhale, maybe bringing the gaze a little bit more to the right, or maybe the twist deepens just a little bit, so that right hip goes to the back a little bit more, left hip kind of is rotating forward, or the left side of your waist, I should say. And then gently unwind, lift those hands back up overhead, tuck the pelvis in just slightly. Exhale, so the left hand is going to come behind the chair or maybe right behind your back. Right hand to the outside of that left thigh, left knee, getting long in the spine. Gazing to the left, maybe even gazing over your left shoulder here, depending on your flexibility. But let the breath guide you there, not the body, not your ego. Let the breath bring you there. So inhaling, getting really long in the spine. Exhaling, maybe just going a little bit deeper or looking just a little bit more behind you. Noticing something that you didn't notice before. I'm actually feeling my back crack just a little bit. Inhale. And then clasp those palms together and then spin the palms towards the ceiling. Be careful not to raise those shoulders up towards the ears, but keep them nice and neutral down the back. Bring the biceps aligned with the ears here. Really still feel the connection to the chair. Feel the feet connected to the floor and breathe. Tucking in the lower ribs here, drawing the navel in slightly. And then maybe inhaling and looking at the backs of the palms here, releasing any additional tension in the neck, getting a nice counter stretch to looking down all the time. This is a great stretch for the cervical spine. Couple of breaths here. And then gently exhaling down. Very nice. So now we're just going to bring our hands to our thighs, and we're just going to lift and lower our toes. So inhaling, lifting the toes, lowering them down. Inhaling, lifting, lowering down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now we're just going to come up onto our toes and balls of our feet. So inhaling those heels up off the floor, exhaling down. Stretching out the calves, inhaling, exhaling. Again, connecting the breath to the movement. One more. And that's it. And now actually let's bring the arms down alongside the chair. Maybe they gently grip underneath the chair. We're going to do what's called some cat and cows. So again, maintaining that alignment that we talked about. So really getting long in the spine here. You're going to inhale and actually reach the chest forward as if it's lifting up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale, lift the chin, gaze up at the ceiling. You're going to feel the shoulder blades gently drawing together on the back, and then you're going to exhale, draw the chin towards the chest, hollowing out the belly, drawing the navel in towards the back of the spine, actually hollowing out this entire area. Inhaling, lifting through the chest, and nice and slowly, shoulder blades drawing together gently. Exhaling, chin comes towards chest, hollowing out the belly. Feeling a nice stretch coming down the lower back here. Two more. Inhaling, chest reaches forward, chin lifts. Exhaling, hollowing out that belly, drawing that navel really in here. One more. Inhaling. And then again, exhaling. Beautiful. It's kind of a segue to chair salutation. So kind of warming up the spine a little bit more. We're going to take it and do a couple sun salutations, and then actually that's going to be it for today's video. But go ahead, you're going to be sitting forward again slightly, just exactly where you were for cat and cow. Release the arms down. Feel the feet firmly planted in the floor. Feel the length of the spine. Crown of the head lifts towards the ceiling. Inhale those arms up overhead. Spin the palms towards one another. And then exhale. Bring those arms into cactus arms or goalpost arms. Again, you're going to feel the shoulder blades gently draw together on the back. Inhaling back up overhead. And then nice and slowly exhale, bringing the torso down over the thighs. Resting the hands wherever they go, releasing the head. Bringing the hands to the thighs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold again, folding over those thighs. And then inhale, press the floor away from you as reverse swan dive. Bring those arms all the way back overhead. Bring the hands together, lower heart center. We're going to do two more of those. Inhaling, getting long in the spine. Exhale, bring the shoulders, or bring the elbows down, shoulders gently draw together along the back. Inhaling back up, maybe looking up, exhaling. I like to do this nice and slow so I know that my back is staying long, right? Exhale all the way down. Inhale, bring the hands to the thighs. Inhale, flat back, look up, gaze up. My hair's a mess, who cares? Exhale, press the floor away from you as you inhale. Reverse swan dive, arms together, hands together, I should say. Lower heart center. Last one. Inhale, arms lift, palms spin towards one another. Exhale, elbows come down, shoulder height, goalpost arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, over those thighs. Bring the hands wherever they go. And then bring them to the thighs as you inhale, flat back, look forward, smile. Exhale. over those thighs. Inhale, reverse swan dive those arms back overhead. Bring the hands together, lower heart center, release. So we're actually just going to do one quick kind of stretch here, and then I'll wrap you up. So maybe it turned out to be about 20 minutes, but you decide what you want to take here. So just gently draw that right knee in towards the chest. It's actually almost going as if you're tucking it underneath your armpit here. My foot is flexed, and try not to round into the lower back, but keep the spine long and lifted. Breathing here a couple of times, exhaling down, inhaling left leg up. Again, as if you're gonna almost tuck it underneath your shoulder. Your leg might not come up too high here. Try not to roll into the lower back. Exhale down. And if you want to just take one more stretch, I like to do figure four, realizing that not everybody's hips are going to open this way, but you can actually, maybe this is your mobility, cross the right leg over the left thigh, clearing the ankle here, flexing the foot, and then just gently, with a very long spine, hinging those hips forward, kind of leading with the heart, and you'll feel a nice stretch coming down the hip flexors and your gluteus maximus, and that always feels really good. You get to kind of control the volume on this stretch, so be careful with this. You don't have to go very far to really feel this, but breathe throughout the whole thing. And then gently come back out, place the right foot on the floor, draw the left leg up, kind of a figure four. So, you know, your leg again might look like this, and you're still, so I'm gonna demo that, right? So pressing my sit bones into the mat, into the chair, inhaling through the spine, hinging forward just slightly, resting my hands on anything but my knees, I would say, and gently hinging forward, feeling that nice release here. Taking a couple breaths here. And then release the left foot to the floor. And then hopefully you have a couple more minutes to just kind of enjoy what you just did, the Shavasana, taking a moment to just breathe, thank your body for taking a few minutes out of your busy day to recharge, re-energize, and refocus. And if you like this video, please leave a comment and stay tuned for more. Have a great day.